Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 30-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Flush to his right. Finding room to the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Forced out to his left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Zach Wilson, a 6-yard touchdown run. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Panther offense here. They're ready to go on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quentin Williams able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Wilson. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's MVP from 2019 now in his 4th season out of Louisville. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. McCaffrey on the counter. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and the Panther offense here. They're ready to go on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. This is caught. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 13 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. First and 10 right at the 20. To throw is Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time. And opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. First and 10 right at the 20. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Brandon Marshall there to make the grab. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's to Marshall on the quick slant. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Throwing is Wilson. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now it's Wilson. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. 7 yards the pickup there. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson to throw. Touchdown, Panthers. A.J. Brown from 8 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. Touchdown! A.J. Brown from 10 yards out. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Tano Passanio just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, but it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. This is fielded at the 27. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise,
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Walter. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can So for the Gunners, a 1st down and 10 now. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Jalen Smith, the NFC's leading tackler in 2020, there on the stop defensively. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a first carry for their fullback. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Right back to use check again. And a nice job to break free of one tackle that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they got him behind the goal line. Cook goes down for a safety. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Tano Passanio in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Now a throw here, hauled in. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after. Taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than.
Now Cook hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. They're led by the number 2 overall pick in April's draft from BYU, the rookie Zach Wilson.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. The defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. They'll run with Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. The script so far, run, 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 run. 5 plays in, they've stayed on the ground. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. It's a gain of 4 that time, and the Panthers are going to get a first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is McCaffrey on the give. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. On his slant, he's got Sanders. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So for the Gunners, a 1st down and 10 now. They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Wilson. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Jefferson, 78 yards. And the Gunners have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
I'm sorry, but it's almost unfair. I mean, Brandon Marshall can make so many plays, but even when you think he's covered,
he's not.
No, he's really not. He uncovers and makes a play on you and picks up good yardage in doing so.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second. Now, loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure the football. If he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Wilson. And he's got it. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. McCaffrey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. McCaffrey. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Houston's offense taking over again, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a note. No. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. Back to throw. Wilson. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw. Wilson got an open man, finding Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, Wilson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's taken down inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. 7 yards, the pickup there. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. McCaffrey on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led by the number 2 overall pick in April's draft from BYU, the rookie Zach Wilson. The Panther offense here. They're ready to go on 1st and 10.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say a great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. They'll run with McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
On the return, this is Micah Hyde. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a
different story.
Long night.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They go play action now. Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Gets this one to use check. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple. Wilson will throw again. That's caught by Waller out
out left side.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On the ground, McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down, McCaffrey. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We saw Christian McCaffrey put it together. A very strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw.
Wilson, he'll buy some time right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Handoff comes to Cook. And shutting him off now open field. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards. And that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tano passing yo. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
Now, I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive to either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
On third down, Wilson. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. A third down gain of 19. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Gunners have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
No gain on the play there. Second down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. On second down now, it's Cook, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Juszczyk, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Gunners have taken the lead. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board. McCaffrey on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or two short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Wilson. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. The 20, 10, and he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals.